afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting propaganda cast from your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero of Psych, Defender of the Fatherland, off here to an exciting 2 versus 2 on Crossroads. Between the south, we got High Five, fighting for the United States of America for the 11th Armored Division, versus in the north, we got Vodka Company, fighting here for Germany, the Wehrmacht for the 112th Panzer Brigade. We've got here Assault Support, Elite Troops, and Mobile Defense versus Rifle Company, Tactical Support, and Heavy Cavalry with Stug, Machine Gun, and Infantry Bullets. And these are all essentially also for, well, faster production of them, though in this case, also veterancy. Versus all infantry there from High Five. So in that regard, Vodka Company is emphasizing getting these units out a bit faster here. Trying to that way reach parity a bit faster with the Americans, which of course, considering the Americans don't need to for some an infantry company, it doesn't quite mean as much. But I mean, it's a nice idea there, nice idea. We've all got one rifle squad out there, noting by the way, High Five is going east and west here, spreading up pretty aggressively. He's going to try to figure out what fuel points opponent's going for, and then he's going to try and disrupt. In this case, he's banking on the western fuel point, which is the commonly most sort of have a fuel point their northern player will go for, by the way. That's not a bad idea there by High Five overall there. I mean, that's just basically going, in a sense, on the meta game of the map and thusly beginning to, hit your opponent on it. You could, of course, go straight here for Heavy Cavalry, lay down sandbags right off the bat, but he's not quite going for that. But nonetheless, he's aiming to make things a bit miserable there for Vodka Company in the early game. Got 2 Grenadier Escorts there, and MD-42 to follow up there would not be a bad idea in the south there. Rifle grabbing points, Grenadiers moving up. He's seeing something's going on there on the minimap. So he sneaks up there, trying to advance there, so he can actually get into cover, and preferably into good cover there versus the Rifleman. Second Grenadier Squad they're arriving. Right, there we go. See, Jack goes down. God damn it, they got Jack. Those goddamn Nazis. There we go, going for the fuel point, have to recapture that. We got more riflemen up there, and that's the larger German presence. Now he's going for snipers, so in that regard, at least his machine gun production bulletin, it does seem a bit odd. I mean, he's not really aiming for a machine gun sort of in the opening moments of the game there. We've got a sniper there going to try and bleed out High Five and his armies. So we've got 3 rifle squads there for High Five. Again, the Russians just having a nice time here in the east. All nice and peachy there. Nothing really happening. No angry Germans shouting at them in German. Sniper almost done there.
We have a new sniper under our command.
And there you go, sniper out for Vodka Company. Rather than out in the open, Grenadiers they're firing away. It's going to be crossing there. We've got the sniper as well. There's a quick turn against there, I think. There we go. 2 men dead in a blink of an eye. So all of a sudden the riflemen are not in a good position all here versus Vodka Company. The sniper there basically changed that first engagement pretty hard. We got riflemen up there with the riflemen, Grenadiers and heavy cover as well, plus the sniper here. This could also be engaged. It's not going to work favourably there for High Five. They go quickly popping up, trying to set up then light cover. The problem is the sniper can still see them. Ha! The sniper will never expect this. God damn it, they got Bobby. God damn it. Not Bobby. There you go, Rifleman trying to flank and hit. The sniper, of course, got more Grenadiers here from Vodka Company. We've got more Riflemen there for High Five. So we're seeing a 4 Rifleman build here from High Five. Riflemen there quickly retreating though in the face of the Grenadiers. The sharpshooters in this case, we can see that Vodka Company is actually hiding away there. He was a bit concerned, it seems. Maybe expecting some other element of attack. In this case, High Five just in the lone Rifleman squad and then retreated the lone Rifleman squad. But now he's got 4 rifle squads there building up. They might be preparing for a bigger push against Vodka Company and his German forces here of the 112th Panzer Brigade. We got the point there being secured, and he's going straight for his opponent's cover point. Reaction is desperately trying to defend it with the carbines, but Joe there quickly finds himself with a bullet through an eye socket. Rather than attacking in, sweeping in, he's going to have to bring up more forces to deal with that. This is where an MD-42 would have been rather nice for Vodka Company. Grenadiers here fending off a southern assault here from rifle reactions as well. Not looking good here. You can see that High Five is just really throwing in everything. The only thing that I think enhance his strength here would be a grenade research as well, just to further increase lethality, but also he'd lay down smoke screens to make it harder for the sniper to do what he wants. There you go. Basically swarm there. Vodka Company too slow in retreating. High Five's brutality on display as he just launches a fresh assault there, having secured the house here. Doesn't even bother moving into it, just advances further, pushing back Vodka Company's front line. And again, the lack of machine gun then suddenly becomes really apparent here, as it pretty much tells High Five just get so brutal and aggressive as possible, so the sniper really hasn't much time to do anything, because again he's just going to push through with raw force. Rifle squad, then he's retreat, oh, extending, and there we go. In this case, Vodka Company realised what High Five was doing wrong there and was able to punish him for it. That was a bit of a mistake there from High Five, rather than means that, while he got a Grenadier squad, he lost a rifle squad. That's actually a bit more expensive. So in that regard, High Five there made a bit of a tactical boo-boo. Again, he sort of rely on raw force again. We do that, you are more likely to just lose squads to that because you aren't quite paying attention to the more minute details. So in that regard, a slight tactical error there by High Five. We got a captain on the way for him though. Ready to fight for freedom. Reason's moving up the west side there. Sniper moving ahead. Grenadier going for the cutoff point. We got no upgrades yet from him. He's in fact not gone for the machine gun again. We've got Tech up there, the full vodka company and the 112th Panzer Brigade. Rifleman setting up once more for America. And we got the captain out here as well. Bazooka on the way. He will probably aim there for a fast Stuart then. Versus vodka company trying to punch him for that. Which is not a bad idea there. Grenadiers occupying here. Do we have any light machine guns here so far for him? No. Vodka company in fact has yet to expend any munitions. Up here though we got the British going for the fuel pull and they're harassing and denying Vodka Company that, but at the same time though, Vodka Company is very much eagerly returning the favour there to High Five. So a bit of action there, but overall again another sort of big push there. He's really intent on trying to catch a sniper here. The problem is they all move about the same pace. So I mean, unless he stops up the sniper there, I mean he can safely make it back to the base there. And it's not like the sniper is somehow slower, the American rifleman is somehow fast. I mean, if say went for Rifle Company, then used fire up, he could actually catch the sniper, but you know. Americans and exercise. Yeah, they don't go together very well. Captain, there's King points. We got this 2-2 on the way there for Vodka Company. I don't think he's actually seen the captain, so I mean, he's probably thinking maybe he's a lieutenant. I mean, more people are going for lieutenant, so he's just, you know, thinking he can get out fast enough. But so far, though, I mean, High Five isn't going for it. He's actually going for a mortar first. Flamethrower Pioneers there, screening for the sniper, allowing the sniper to do his work there, killing Americans from afar. And the south here, we've got Rocking Got because the Grenadiers here. Up here we got Captain with creation support, they're flanking the cut-off point. And Vodka Company's western flank. And there we go, we got the 2-2 out there, the Light Panzer Speerwagen down south, the Grenadiers versus Riflemen. Technically though, the Panzer Brigade did not have any actual real reconnaissance themselves. I don't even think the late sort of wave ones there, so that would probably be in a Panzer Grenadier Division or a Panzer Division providing some support there for the Panzer Brigade, because technically we weren't supposed to have that. Captain there, they're getting sniped, we got the 2-2 rolling ahead. Stuart slowly closing in there, could easily use the captain though, of course promised the captain's at the front line, so can't supervise the Stuart back home. Grabbing the points there. 2-2 they're flirting a bit on the retreat path there with its autocannon and correction machine gun. Grenadiers forced out there with heavy mortar fire, bombs exploding. And we got the first light machine gun up there for Vodka Company and his merry band of murderous Germans. Stuart almost done there for High Five. Captain won't make it in time to take to supervise it. Up north, the originally engaged with the 2-2, but at this point he should have seen it, so in this regard, Vodka Company should hopefully be beginning to take countermeasures, like considering telemines, or at least getting out of Pack 40. But there you go, the M5A1 Stuart out, not to be confused with the M3A1 Stuart, which is largely the same thing. The only difference between the two was basically better engines for the M5 and actually sloping the frontal armour. So a little fun fact there. That was actually, I think, one of the few cases where they actually just sort of went, couldn't we just, you know, slope the armour, and then went, sure, and then actually did it. In most cases, you know, they just, you know, make a new tank, but in the case of the Stuart, they actually just decided to slope the armour. So in that regard, I do believe the Stuart is a bit unique. I don't think there's any other tank that's just went from like non-sloped to sloped armour. Pack 40 on the way there for Vodka Company. It would later be replaced by the Chaffee tank, which was also a light tank, didn't really see large numbers, but still saw service, for example, in the Battle of the Bulge, and actually had sort of gun roughly comparable with the gun on the Sherman, not the 76mm, but the 75. You know, for a light tank, that's pretty impressive. I kind of wish they'd gone for the Chaffee rather than the Stuart, to be honest, personally. I mean, obviously, again, it would be more powerful, but, you know, I mean, the Chaffee looks a bit cooler. And we've got the fuel cache up there for High Five. She's planning ahead some there, so that's good to see, good to see. We got Grenadiers here laying down medic bunkers inside the base. Nothing further there for Vodka Company, though, of course, he does have the Pack 40 there. Stuart pushing ahead again. At this point, of course, he must be expecting soon an anti-tank, in which case it wouldn't be a bad idea to shift operations with the Stuart from the center to either flank on the map. They're making it harder for the Pack 40 just to lock down a part here of the map. But instead, though, High Five is convinced the opponent will never see through his devious plan of attacking through the center. Turns out he was wrong. I mean, obviously I was sort of making it a bit more dramatic, but, you know, I mean, if you're expecting a Pack 40, I mean, which it seems like the way he was moving about the Stuart he was, I mean, attacking for the centre we have been operating with the Stuart doesn't seem like the brightest idea. We got Grenadiers getting the rifle in the east here. Grenadiers in the centre here versus Rearslons. We got the mortar there firing down as well there, getting some good kills there for freedom. Do you have any tech up here? Yet, or nine, or no? And take up here for Vodka Company. Moving ahead, medic bunker also going up. Raven standing about there, looking very vicious behind the bushes. Those Krauts will never see it coming. Unless they come from the west, sir. Unless they come from... Oh, shut up! Troops stay healing reinforcement. You got the Browning automatics out there. You could, of course, also upgrade the captain with an additional bazooka. Or you could throw in a BAR there as well. It rather depends on how immediately he's worried about enemy armor or infantry. Vodka Company, though, still floating munitions. No mines, no additional machining Gewehren. No doctrine that might allow for G43s either. So in that regard, I mean, Vodka Company could be using his resources a bit more efficiently at the moment than, you know, say Hi-Fi was actually using his munitions for some extra guns. But there you go. He's shifting the Stuart to the eastern flank, of course, having realised, you know, central assaults there, it's not going to work out for the Stuart. Rathman could support the Stuart here in the east, but so far, not saying that. But there you go. Jürgen gets plastered with fire and drops dead. Otto follows with him to the next realm. And there you go. At the same time, he seems to make a bigger push here in the west. Is the ambulance intentional? Freedom! God damn it, you're an ambulance. Get back. No! Cannot hold me back. Stop oppressing me. God damn it, the Germans are firing us. Retreat! And there's a big push into the west here. Perhaps even using the Stuart as a diversion, maybe. And there you go, you're actually going for the doctrine. It's heavy cavalry. He's laying down mines too. So in that regard, he's actually now using his munitions a lot more efficiently than Vodka Company. Roughly it off here, he might want to bounce up this. There we got post here as well. Grenadiers for light machine guns holding up behind some tombstones. Opening up on the right out in the open. Machine gun bunker though, defending the fuel point. Now that's a really good move there by Vodka Company actually. That's making use of the munitions in an, well, efficient manner actually. Again, instead of having to pulse a machine gun here, he uses a bunker. But I'm still, you know, a bit... He's got the bulletin, but he's yet to go for single MG42s. Like some kind of, you know, roofs there. Like, yeah, so Americans, they'll be expecting those machining gewehr any moment now. She'll never arrive. Yeah. What if this huge human wave attacks against us? Shut up, Jürgen. You're ruining my brilliant plan with your facts and logic. There goes a Paul McCoy up here for Vodka Company. We go for a quick Ostwind, Stug. Or of course could save out a bit for the Panther 4. Down south here, healing reinforcement going on. Mortar there hanging about. 2 kills for America and Freedom. Packhouse following up there for Hi-Fi. Deciding he needs more artillery to bash the skulls in on the Krauts. Pioneers on the way there. You got the Stuart moving up the west side. Ambulance has now been tethered more safely to the base. No heroics there. Telemites down this actually expecting an armoured flank there. More pioneers for Vodka Company. No Panzer Grenadiers and still no real doctrine there from Vodka Company. Actually, engaged. We got yeah, bazooka on them. Rifleman up here again. We can sort of see he's launching from attacks from several points here. But again, it seems like the main effort is the west side. The others might even be diversions there, causing havoc, drawing red attention as he makes the big push into the west here. Nope, diversion stood away from the west towards the centre now. Bart wide down as well to make it hard to flank. Interesting move there. He's moving up the cabinet to flank the bunker with the bazookas. Up here, rifle dealing with the pioneers there. Take a bit of 5. You got a rifle grenade off down here. So that's certainly some aggressive attacks there from Hi-Fi, sort of smaller in size overall, but sort of just scale-wise is big and a bit harder here for sort of Vodka Company to lock down. Stuart, they're rushing towards the east here. Packhouse is more support in the centre. That's not really much of the support at the moment. Grenadiers being engaged with the Stuart. Up here, more bazooka fire there against the bunker. Second bazooka team moving up. They also got a BAR by the looks of it. Grenadiers, they're firing away. Got a lot of Grenadiers plus the Pioneers. The Sniper joining in as well. 15 kills for the Fatherland. Bazooka rockets flying into the side there. Do we have any tech up here for I-5? 9. Up here, the Grenadiers slowly taking loss there from the Stuart. Got the bunker here, but he will have to retreat. In this case, though, Vodka Company was actually quick to sort of try and cut off the retreat path of the rifle and the captain in case they lingered a bit too long, in which case, of course, he increased the chance of actually wiping the bastards.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Armor here.
Back here, healing reinforcement going on. We got tick up there for Hi-5. The Major is on the way. And the centre, we got Raven securing the point there. He can consider laying down some mines or some sandbags, you know, to make it easier to hold. Meanwhile, though, Vodka Company is rushing out the first sort of real tank here, a Panther 4. Mittlerer Panzer. which will certainly outgun the Stuart light tank. I mean, he can soon follow up with the Sherman, though. High 5, particularly then uses the captain to supervise. In fact, he can even supervise, you know, the tech here. In fact, he can pretty much supervise anything there. Upgrades, you name it, it can be supervised. That's a little fun fact there for those that weren't aware of it. We got Pioneers moving up here. Stuart there avoiding a shot. From the knees here, there's Rifleman Stuart supporting. 2-2 hanging about nearby. Still no supervision there. Pack 40 taking hits from the Pack Howitzer.
We're losing a capture point.
In the east, there, Pioneers grabbing some territory. We can see the Vodka Company is pushing ahead against High 5. With the Panzer IV, he can certainly afford to be more aggressive because, well, he's got a few bazookas. And that's basically it to hold back the Panzer IV for now. So that could work pretty well there for Vodka Company, unless he decides to throw away the Panzer IV. We got Riflemen up there, engaging here. The Pioneers are quickly overwhelmed. Major out there, quickly turning into a bazooka team. Panzer IV rolls ahead. Infantry about that could potentially support, though Vodka Company is yet to go for an actual doctrine himself. There's been yet to be made really any choices there. Rifleman hit the water center coming up fire there for the Panzer IV. Grenadiers joining in. A lot of rifle and night machine gun fire there, and the rifle are exposed out in the open pretty badly. Pioneer spotting head here, scouting it basically ahead the rest of the force. They're pretty much telling Vodka Company there's nothing to worry about really for the Panzer IV. You can immediately go to work there on the vital targets like the Stuart or the Pack Howitzer, particularly taking damage. Got double run grenades against units held up behind cover. Stuart, they're covering a bit. Pioneers need to retreat. They're going to get wiped. They're going to get wiped. Captain doing with a camper over. You can see here that High 5's front is buckling, but at the same time, though, he's moving up forces into the west here, meaning he's taking advantage of Vodka Company's bigger attention on the center to sort of try and punish him in the west there. So it's not half bad there for I-5, at least all half bad, but still some losses. But we were able to get a Pioneer squad to actually able to cut off the fuel and maybe even some other things there. Back at base here, I mean, Vodka Company could follow up with another Panzer IV, could follow up with an Ostbin, could follow up with a Stuke here. Going for the fuel cache, that's definitely going to hurt High 5 a bit more. He definitely needs to go for some armor soon. I mean, Pershing at this moment is going to be too far off. But at that point, if he goes for Pershing, Vodka Company can at least have 2 Panzer IVs out, in which case, yeah, that Pershing is already going to be struggling there because there's not going to be much to support it. He's at most got a few bazookas, and that's it. You got artillery fire. You actually called an artillery barrage there around his opponent's base entrance with a Major. A very interesting and bold maneuver there by High 5. Almost got the infantry company with it too. I mean, it's impressive in a sense, just a bit odd. Rifling up the centre here with Captain in support, though interesting to note he hasn't upgraded the Captain with an additional bazooka despite being able to do so. Healing reinforcement there, and there we go. We got a Sherman on the way again. Using the Captain to supervise would be great, but now the Captain goes to the front. Stood moving up here. A lot of back and forth action between these two players here. Riflemen in trouble in the west. They're going to get wiped. They're going to get wiped. Another wipe here for High 5 by the looks of it. Captain there doing what he can against the Panzer IV. Pushed back. And Rifleman wiped. BAR dropped here, but Vodka Company actually lost another infantry squad. Panzer Grenadiers would be a great choice. You could also go for elite troops with stormtroopers. You could also go for an officer. I mean, there's options there. Either way, though, High 5's Sherman tank is soon done, and he can thusly push further ahead there against Vodka Company and the 112th Panzer Brigade. Sniper running coming fire there. We're actually using here the infantry awareness ability to actually like to spot out if there's sort of anything hiding around there, for example. Maybe detect there's something going on the west flank as well there. Good use there, good use there if that was the intent of. If it is accidental, though, it can still be useful. There you go, it's Sherman out there for High 5. Try to go to high explosive rounds as quickly as possible. 50 cover there on top would all be good. Rather than pushing forward, but there you go, Panzer IV waiting them. Counter-attack in the west there with the Major. He's going to need Sherman support to push away the Germans there. And the bazookas won't cut it at all. Pack 40 under fire there. Still no 50 cal there. And the Major is swiftly dispatched there. 2-2 takes a hit there from the Sherman. Pack 40 the radar to open up and shoots, penetrates. Back here, more healing reinforcement. He can actually soon go for another Sherman. He could also consider Scott for a bit of light artillery support. In the meanwhile, though, Vodka Company's just going for another Panzer IV. Another Panzerkampfwagen. Fixing up the first one. Sniper with 20 kills. Oh, Vodka Company really, I think, needs another infantry unit here. At the same time, Haifa, of course, got the officers. The captain, for example, is slightly helping, but still he might also want to consider getting out some more riflemen. Or Rangers. I mean, Rangers right now could also, I think, serve him quite nicely. And particularly, he's got a ton of munitions to work with them. So, I mean, in that regard, High 5 going for that would be a pretty good choice. And, of course, throwing on a 50 cal on the Sherman would also be a pretty good choice. Push here, Grenadiers versus Riflemen. Light machine gun fire versus BARs or Browning automatics. Bazookas being joined in as well here. Grenades could also be used for the regular Riflemen. Panther 4 moving up here to hold off assault there in the centre. Capping into the Grenadiers. And the East, 3 Asians there about to counter the 2nd Panther Force. Stuart Sherman here striking. Reporting the Pioneers. There you go, the Western assault has been called off due to the Panther 4 there. And no anti-tank, or at least sufficient anti-tank there to break through Vodka Company's armoured menace there. Using the Major hit, they're straight to the Sniper. And then the Panther 4 is going to have to retreat the Major pretty rapidly. Penetrating hit there, plus another one that failed. Got the Major dip, Bazooka dropped. Reasons moving up with a double Bazooka, and he lost the Major. Need to retreat the Reasons as well. Did a bit more damage to the Panther 4, but still nothing serious. Sherman, Stuart, they were basically hanging back, not really achieving much there. You can actually go for another Sherman now, but at this point, High 5 might be thinking he actually wants to go for the Pershing. Vodka Company has yet to go for a Doctrine entirely. Yet to go for a Doctrine entirely. Perhaps not quite feeling the pressure on him yet. Or perhaps feeling indecisive. But less so with his Panzers, which is just merrily moving ahead here. Needs to keep them well supported. In the east, going to deal with Pioneer support squad. They're hitting the eastern fuel point. And we got a smoke screen down here around the centre. That's an interesting decision as to why he's doing it there. So it's actually lastly going to need to take his point. Might have been misclick, might have been some kind of decision that didn't quite work out there. He could be planning a counterattack, hard to say here. In the west, Rifleman with a single Bazooka versus the Panther 4. I think they're a bit outgunned there, plus the 2-2 striking in. Briefly considered a half-track there, but instead went for the Panther Grenadiers. Rifleman, or the Captain is doing ahead, and there's Sherman Stuart about the mark and plank for a flank release counterattack here in the east. High 5 stone on the back foot there versus Vodka Company's increasing the aggressive pushes. Turning straight here to the armoured force of High 5. Grenadiers break off. The Pioneers will probably join off soon unless he doesn't push fast enough towards the fuel point. There we go. High 5 held a bit too far back. A 50 cal again would have helped the Sherman there. In the centre, they keep pushing forward. They're actually slightly pushing back some of his tanks, in fact. Using only bazookas. So pretty good work there by High 5. Sherman, though, would have been great to have in support here. Mortar pack out could be a bit further forward. Still being pushed back there. Back at base, seeing reinforcements going on there. No further take-up for Vodka Company. Can actually soon go for another Panther 4. Of course, with 2 Panther 4s out already, I mean, a part of him, you know, could consider maybe aiming for a Tiger now. I mean, it wouldn't actually put him in a bad position in terms of time. He's got plenty of armor support. He just needs to use it intelligently and he can actually sort of try and buy time for the Tiger, in particular since it's assault support. If you just go for an Opal Blitz, you just increase the resource income until he actually has it. So, I mean, it wouldn't be a half bad choice here, but I do think he needs to choose a Doctrine soon to make some kind of decision around it. As for High 5, he can actually soon go for the Pershing, in which case Vodka Company's lack of a strategy is really going to hurt him a bit in that department. I mean, it's not like he's been completely without one, but the Doctrine has not been part of the strategy view. He's also finally going for an MG42. Nope. He decided against instead going for the Ostwind Flak Panzer. Also, High 5 finally adding a 50 cal there on the Sherman. And then a straight hit from the Pack 40 through the frontal armour.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Awaiting orders.
Mortar fire there. Pershing available for High 5. And no, he, instead of going for the Stug, perhaps he's, of course, with the smoke, realised his opponent has gone for heavy cavalry. He hadn't seen much besides a single Sherman, so in that regard, I mean, plus the fuel cache, a Pershing is not too far off, in which case the Stug is going to be, you know, pretty good to have. Bazooka fire there against the Panzer 4. Pershing moving eastward to support the Stuart. That could actually cause some problems in Vodka Company's eastern flank. In the west here, Rifle under fire from the Panzer IV. Stug almost done. Full Vodka Company and the 112th Panzer Brigade.
Stug 3 ready to deploy.
There we go, Stug 3G, early model there arriving. If you're wondering how can you tell it's an early model, the Manta there's 2 square, the later models had a more rounded one, plus the top machine gun there would be more similar to the one in the Hetzer. Also, later models Stug Gs would also more commonly act on a coaxial machine gun there, though technically some of the early models did, but it was a bit sort of rarer there on them. Stug there fires at the Pershing, fails to penetrate the frontal armour there. Second shot though, has no issues there. Telemine's down there. R5 needs to be careful he doesn't get too past. I mean, he briefly for a moment there had an arm advantage, but he could have tried pushing, but instead just held it up, holding back here. And that could very well be ending up being to the advantage there of Vodka Company.
Stuka ready to strafe enemy troops.
Of course, with the Pershing out, I mean, Vodka Company's probably going to be a bit more careful as well. But he has finally gone for Doctrine, and he was, in fact, assault support. So there might be a Tiger down the road. I mean, now he's got 2 Panzer IVs and a Stug. Going for a Tiger now, it's not going to be a half bad idea. He's got an armoured force to sort of keep things going on until then, and to support the Tiger once it hits. So, I mean, in that regard, the Tiger right now is a working decision. Robin Court's laying down mines. We've got an MD-42 on the way for Vodka Company. Can Lisa hold it by the Pershing Stuart combo. Fighting in the centre there, we got Snava there, closing in on Veteran de Flee ever slowly. Also no longer match, so no mid-game analysis.
The machine and Gewehr team is awaiting
From north, the MD-42 hits there for Vodka Company finally. Now is the time he decides it's necessary, once there's a lot of tanks out. I'm not entirely sure how that's supposed to hold up. But there you go. Panzer gun is under fire from the Rifleman. Falling back, we got the 2 nearby, and we got mortar fire on the Panther IV. Now it's going for an Ostwind, so is he actually planning for a Tiger at all? At which point I really have to wonder why did he go for that one. But there you go, Rifleman enters the minefield. Yes, it's actually setting off some mines, at least the being set up to come under fire. Pioneers in the fire. Almost right, there we go, Pack 40 shoots. So Stug fires at the Pershing. Gets a penetrating hit there. Rifleman there being annihilated by the 2 Panzer IVs. Ostwind almost done. But at this point, High 5 needs to, not attack head on. He needs to try and flank. He could, for example, launch up here into here. He could actually catch the Stug unsupported and knock it out, for example. He could attack up for the west. But the west is actually more heavily mined compared to the east.
Ostwind ready for deployment.
But there you go, he's called up an Ostwind. So, I mean, in that regard, Vodka Company actually has a sizable armoured force out. 2 Panzer IVs, 1 Ostwind, and a Stug. That's actually quite a bit of Panzer. High 5 on the other hand, has got a Jackson, or not a Jackson, but a Pershing, a Stewart, and a Sherman.
Is taking our territory.
Stug going to fire there, noting Bowie, the pin machine gun, and the Stug. From the disc open the mortar crew, they're raffinating even, and killed Bob. But not much else there. Sherman now working over the Pershing, but will they actually achieve anything there? Mine goes off. Bad news there for Vodka Company's Telemine was kaputted. On the west there we got the Stuart versus the 222, 37mm versus 20mm. Panzer IV being moved up there. High 5. To an extent, it's feeling passive at the moment. I do feel at times like it's just been an opportunity to just get aggressive. And then when he tries to get aggressive, it's only through the centre. There's been no real action on the flanks. In that sense, at least not much action anymore. And that's really working out to the advantage of Vodka Company, particularly if you just sort of focus all his tanks at one spot alongside the Stug. That makes it a lot easier for him to, for example, break off High 5's armoured assault. Stewart there actually used the point-blank engine shot in an interesting move. Just didn't save it at all. Just didn't save it at all. Moving up to lay down mines. I'm not sure what it is High 5 exactly is planning at here. I mean, he could soon go for Jackson to support a bit. Then again, that's another Sherman probably more useful here. I mean, the Jacksons are good there for larger volumes of German tanks, for example. A lot of Panther IVs and Stug, for example. It's not really where the Jackson excel to smaller numbers, but overall fatter tanks with the more armor and health and sort of excels at. There he goes, actually going for the Jackson. Pioneers taking losses, trying to go there for the Pack Howitzer. Pioneers taking shot to bits. We've got the Osprey moving up, Stug nearby as well. There goes Sherman under fire. Duke opens up, gets a good hit there. Pershing needs to cover it.
We can now deploy a smoke screen to blind the enemy.
An anti-tank at this point, but I think ultimately a pretty decent choice there for high five. Osman tank through there. Sherman needs to pull back. Stu continues to advance. He's not pulling back the Sherman. He's keeping the Pershing back. Not sure there what it is. High five was planned, but there you go. Moves up, engages the Stug. Gets over a good hit there.
A capture point is under attack.
Rusty Rifleness the Panzer IV. Quick retreat here with the Pak 40 covering up as well. Again, Arthur here basically getting, I think, getting punished for being too passive with his tanks. There's not really much maneuver room there with him, it seems. That's giving Vodka Company's armor a bit more sort of flexibility. There you go, we got the Jackson out though here for High Five and the 11th Armored.
We're losing a capture point.
Eastern fuel pond there being lost. Mine goes off there, damaging the engine of the Panzer IV. Gandalisi versus Rifleman. Stu going back for repairs. Jackson moving eastwards. The Edges could get to work, then the Pershing, and the Sherman of course could get slowly just getting fixed there. But he needs to flank. He needs to move up through, say, here, and then try to hit into there. We'll have to see though if he does it. Panther moving up through the west side there. A sneaky assault there, perhaps also a bit of light reconnaissance there for Vodka Company, trying to figure out what exactly is High Five planning. Maybe just pressure him a bit. They're trying to see if you can't force High Five to commit some mistakes.
Armor here.
Got an Orbital Blitz out there for Vodka Company. Arriving to the front line. Bravo exchange to the Ostwind. Person under fire there from the Stuke 3G. Veterans 1 gain. Target weak point. Jackson not close enough to support. Very slow push. There you go. Jack gets good hit in the Stuke. Good hit. Good hit. Stuke fires back. Misses. Jump on incoming fire. They could have laid down the smoke in front of the captain though with the Sherman. Quite cheap. He's also got a ton of munitions. Another option would actually just been using combined arms, which would boost the accuracy. No, it's range of fire and the rate there. Well, range and rate of fire there of the tanks. Maybe not accuracy as well, but quite a few things there. Plus the infantry bite would be also be boosted. I mean, he's got the munitions, he's got infantry, he's got vehicles. I mean, he could as well try and use it. Mine's going down. Let's protect against the flank assault into space again. Not a bad idea there, but certainly I feel High Five is at the moment being awfully passive, whereas Vodka Company is just sort of slowly pushing ahead there. He's not doing anything sort of super reckless, he's just sort of pressuring High Five sort of constantly, ensuring he doesn't give High Five any sort of real breathing space, allowing him to maybe figure out some kind of solution easily. That's actually pretty good work there. Bunker under fire, he's actually opening up an entrance into his opponent's base, so technically he's slightly got the machine gun bunker being able to cover there. Brighton push back with the Ostwind. In the slow progress. There's basically a gap there. We can now walk through into his opponent's base, but the infantry wants to. Pershing, Jackson slowly moving up here. I mean, a good option would be to move up through here and then try to flank his force here. The house would make it somehow hard to concentrate fire. Could hit up here, hit some of the weaker units, and then sort of sweep behind the plus putting off retreat path. Panther 4 there hits a mine. He's going in to deal with that. I mean, it's pretty much a golden opportunity handed to him, so it's not a bad idea to try and take the captain, the rush into the centre, a bit reckless, need to retreat. In the east there we got Reasons versus the Pioneers. Pershing now bursting through the centre instead of trying to flank in the base of strength to the German gun line. Pak 40 trying to go up to cover here, doesn't sit. Oh dear. Almost got the Ostwind. Now the Sherman is over there. The Jackson is waiting for someone to scout for it. I'm not sure what he's planning there. Now the Pershing is doubling back, having obviously taken a lot of fire there from Stuke and Panther 4 in the centre. Troops seeing reinforcing, got Rifleman there setting up for the centre again. Panther moving up pretty aggressively there, a bit unsupported, a bit reckless there by Vodka Company to be honest. Sherman the Dean with the Panthers getting off next and hit. They're moving up to support the Panther 4 MG42 covering. Gandalisi taking loss there. Jackson moving up, so gets a good hit in the Panther 4 with its 90mm gun. Need to go after the Stuke, they need to go after it. Focus it down, High Five for America, freedom. Stuke goes in though, pretty aggressively. Need to be careful of that, Vodka Company. Sniper doing what he can here. Veteran 3, 34 kills by the looks of it. And we got air support called in here by Vodka Company. The Luftwaffe strikes.
We're at 200 points.
Sherman firing a bit away there with its 50 cal. 200 points left here for High Five, not looking good. He really needs to change his tactics and strategy here. It's really being too passive in the face of Vodka Company. Being way too passive. I mean, I get not wanting to act recklessly, but this time he's just sitting about there, it feels like, doing very little to nothing. Which can occasionally be good, you know, for example, he's got a lot of terrain, great, you know, don't try to push away your advantage, but now when he's, you know, on the back foot, he needs to, you know, try and actually be aggressive, but, you know, obviously not just straight for the center, which is then what he ends up being, is when you're trying to launch a big assault from either flank, you know, try to that way, you know, hit Vodka Company, maybe catch a few isolated elements, then wipe them, then force them to attack into that, so... I mean, he just feels a bit weird here. We got the Osprey dealing with the captain, 11 kills there, halfway to 22. Pershing fixed up, Jackson moving westwards. Another Sherman on the way there for High Five. I mean, this is going to be a big armor battle there. Vodka Company's just got a lot of resources. And High Five's got a lot of munitions. Again, you know, sticking the infantry with the Pershing, or maybe also the Sherman, then popping combined arms, I think could do a lot here for High Five. He's moving up towards the centre here, mine goes off. Getting some hits there, sniper nearby. Jackson covering the west, we've got mines going down here in the east as well. He's now launching several assaults here. And again, I mean, it's not to say it's all bad with High Five. I mean, when he does commit to something big, he does commit to it, I think, with a neatness you don't see with a lot of other players. But at other times, it does feel like it takes a lot of time to get there at times, which is, I think, to an extent what hurts him. Almost got the punish, we've got Stuke fine, target weak on there, lands a good hit there. Bazooka that fires at the Stuke, he needs to get the armor up to support there, instead he's moving up most of the armor in the west now. Meaning this, I suppose, could have been the best. We've got a grenade there! Oh, he actually researched grenades, good work there, almost wiped the pants, because in fact he gets it. Good job there, Stuke taking fire, Pershing, there we go, come up to support again. Needs to get the other armor element moving, good, keep moving, High Five. Stuke there almost knocked out, Vecchi 2, should snap, but also in the Panther 4 here. H-Trap round could be great, but no sign of it. Panther 4 takes a hit there, other armor still not moving, he's close here to pulling off something great. MG42 they're getting blasted. Obviously too occupied here, but you know, still bit of movement here could do a lot. It could in fact completely overwhelm his western flank, and there you go. Now it's the second part of the assault. He's managed to get 1 point here. Now you got, you know, once High Five gets swing, it certainly feels like, you know, a lot more organised than most other players. I mean, obviously, but again, the problem is when it takes long to really get going. There we go, we got a fragmentation bombing run in there. Mostly stands up, the tanks almost rocked the rifleman. Combined arms it supported, though, would have been great for him. Almost got the Panther 4 there, H-Trap rounds, combined arms, pop it, something there, something. Dear, he's now got 2 Vecchi 2 Panther 4s and a Vecchi 2 Stug. That's actually a lot of shooting up, by the way. A bit rare to see here. But still, I mean, I appreciate, you know, the organisation goes on here. Again, there's like 2 assaults on roughly at the same time, you know, with some force behind them. It's just, it doesn't quite, you know, go fully in. There's certain elements I feel like lacking. Again, combined arms would have worked great for him. Again, increased rate of fire, increased range. When it basically out, the Shermans have the same range as, say, a Panther, plus a high rate of fire. Jackson down though, again a bit slow then reacting, going for the centre victory point. The mine's going down, again he likes to take ground, so again, he's got a lot of things right, it's just there's a certain element lacking there, a bit of aggression there at times. It does seem to occasionally just sort of be a bit unclear as what to do. At least that's my impression. But again, I mean, I do appreciate a lot what he's doing. I mean, he actually lays down mine, he's very, you know, thorough with mining, which you don't see in a lot of American players at all. If you just also do the same thing with smoke, for example, you know, planning his assaults, that would, I think, be, you know, great hazard for High Five, because it very much seems like, you know, the more detailed planner type, in the sense, of course, which is a bit tricky to get off in a real-time strategy game, but, you know, I think smoke then, trying to work that in would work great for him. Got Panther Force going in for the Sherman, needs to get the Jackson out to support. He's lost the Jackson, of course, but a loss, there you go. Pershing flanks, H-Trap rounds will still be great here for him. Panther 4 still blitzing and going for the Pershing. Good hit there, almost 22. Panther 4 blitzing past it. Got the Stuke moving up as well here. Bad news, bad news. Need to get armor support for it. Almost got the Panther 4. Veggie 2 though. Target weak point goes off. Shan moving in there. Gets the Panther. No, fails to penetrate. Masuka there goes off. Gets it. One Panther 4 down though. Panther 4 misses though the Pershing. He might actually lose it now. It's all of a sudden isolated behind his lines. Might have been an intentional case here, but he's actually managed to bait it in behind his lines. They're isolating it from the rest of Vodka Company's forces. He could lose the Panther 4 here, and Smokescreen down, oddly enough, but he gets the Panther 4. A huge series of armoured losses there for Vodka Company. He's lost both of his Panzers. He's able to call in the Tiger rapidly due to the resource advantages, of course, built up, but still, those were two veteran Panzer crews. You need to retreat those ramps before they get annihilated. That's actually a bit of engagement there for him. If he just quickly fix up the Pershing, get the Sherman going full up with the Jackson, he could actually give Vodka Company quite a bit of trouble here. Sniper fire there, opening up the 44 kills. Tiger moves in, adding the pin-up machine gun there. For Germany. Reinforcing healing, Sherman there getting fixed up. Pershing also, I mean, 7 kills, but if you get to 53, that'd be great for him. Obviously, less great for Vodka Company, but there you go, he's finally silenced the mortar crew there with his Tigers 88mm gun. 88mm of this. There goes Sherman, thanks, gets a penetrating hit there on it. Gets support there from the radio net, which boosts the rate of fire of it, plus line of sight, which could be even better combined there with combined arms. Rather than need to retreat before the Stuka annihilates him, it actually has a good chance, I think. With a bit of luck. No Jackson there for high 5, he's a bit short on manpower. But again, map control wise, he is still behind Vodka Company. Again, he needs to do something a bit more organised. We got an well, more aggressive, I feel like. Just one bigger push there. Mines going off, they're killing submachine gunners. You still got a ton of munitions. I really think you can get a lot more effect out of the way you attack with combined arms. I really think, you know, it's just... And I keep saying it's just one of those really, really underestimated American abilities. Target weak point there from the Stuke. Needs to get that Sherman out of there. He's seemingly underestimated the range of the Stuke. Smokescreen down there. It's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. We'll have the Pershing there to absorb some of the fire, I think. Not a bad idea. Sneaking up in the west there. Bigger push for the centre here. There you go. Pershing, Sherman on the move there. Stuke opens up. Takes a hit there from the Pershing. HVAP. Still no sign of that. Which technically Pershing wouldn't have access to. They only handed out to tank destroyer crews because they were actually somewhat rare. They weren't something they could just give out to everyone. Air support here to deal with the infantry supporting the tanks. Again, could have tried pushing through a bit there, but they're going up on the west instead. Grenade off, almost got the info too, but all of a sudden, all of the infantry components and bases have been broken down there. Lost a unit there up in the west. Machine gun bunker down again here with all the things going on in the east. Wasn't paying attention to what's going on in the west there. Germans there firing with 50 covers trying to down that damn German aircraft. Captain forced away there. But there you go, another Jackson there for High Fob and the 11th Armoured Division. Rifleman healing, reinforcing. Stuke almost fits in the field. That's actually quite nice to see. Picks up the Sherman. 50 caliber fire going up. They get the other one in. They get that 50 caliber pointed towards the skies as well. Come on, I-5. There we go. Might be too late now though. It's almost one off anyways. There we go though. Stuka downed. Stuka downed.
The enemy is overrunning one of our
Got the Stuka moving ahead here. Strange and armoured assault. That was a really bad idea there by Vodka Company. Really bad idea. You do not lead with a Stuka. You do not. Got it down. They almost losing the Osmond as well. They're blitzing away. 50 cows there, taking into the machine gun crew. Pershing there close to 53. 100 points left. Got another Stuka on the way there for Vodka Company moving ahead here. Aggressive push here from High 5. Use combined arms. Use combined arms. He never uses combined arms, does he? Pack forward there, being grenaded. Almost wrapped here with the Pershing and the Sherman's force to pull back here. Grabbing the centre victory point. Need to pull the rifleman back. They're being pulled back again. Stug almost done. He's also got the Jackson out, but that wasn't really ready to support the assault. He'd be able to get up there. That could have helped a bit. But rather than being shot to bits, a smoke screen down there could be helpful. Tiger moves ahead, damaged. But certainly, I mean, Vodka Company suffered some losses. Now, in fact, he's got no infantry left. It's not like it's all, you know, hopeless. I mean, it's not like, you know, Hi-Fi's been completely buggering it up. But at the same time, I feel like he's been way too passive at times, and again, also at times too focused on the centre, and also at times just not following through when he could. Which I suppose was a very American thing. In fact, you sort of look at many sort of German commands. One thing you sort of surprised like it several times, like the Americans never pushed through when they could have, and that really it's many times, you know, left them stunned, because again, you know, they're just barely holding on, but the Americans never pushed through, and that's, I think, at the same time what, you know, Hi-5 ends up a bit mimicking, though probably not quite intentionally. He's got a lot of potential force, a lot of infantry, combined arms, tanks, but he just never combines it together for no really powerful pushes there against his opponent.
Get the stovepipe. We're moving out. Armor here.
There you go. All good to go. Trying to clear out the bunker here. Telemann being laid down. Sherman spearheading. No combined arms. Main machine gun though, pretty exposed there, getting absolutely hammered and wiped. Stug opening up, they're coming from bazookas. Tiger then engaged, several hits, almost knocked out. 8 round he'll be great, or, you know, combined arms. But as usual, seems to be nothing there. We got the assault continuing. He almost got the Tiger. Stug, they're taking heavy hits there and almost knocked out. Almost knocked out. This is pretty bad. Here we got a mine in the middle of everything. Got a Pak 40 coming from the north there. Go hits the mine. Sherman about to go knocked out there. Didn't quite notice it. He continues to hit the Pershing. He's not flying fast enough. Jackson not really. Got the Stug though. Got the Stug. He's not this. He's not. He's almost got the Tiger. Pak 4 there, being flanking the Pershing. Sherman there, Vichy too. Almost got the Tiger, but needs to pull back the Sherman there. Needs to pull it back. He needs to get infantry up there. Got the Tiger. Got the Tiger. Heavy losses here. In fact, now for Vodka Company up west here, right from there. Can't clear out the bunker on their own. Pak 40 gets the next and hit the Austin flanking. Jackson fires. No smoke screen and the Pak 40 here. Eventually, feeble. He silences the Pershing. Good work there. Huge loss for Hi-5. They can replace it reasonably fast so they can block his Tiger. But Vodka Company now suffered huge loss here against Hi-5. Huge losses. Mines going off there again. I mean, Vodka Company's also been doing a pretty good job of laying down mines and defending himself. I mean, all the time, Hi-5's been using preparing and just sometimes sneak about. It's also been time Vodka Company's been using it. So that's also a danger. They've just been too passive. At the same time you're doing the things can also be the same time your opponent is doing things like defending, preparing. Grenade off there. Tiger out there. Sherman needs repairs. Jackson needs repairs. He needs to get everything moving here. Rather than standing about doing nothing, but actually grab machine guns. You know, use that to put time to defend the points. Rangers up close. Thompson's on the way there. Grenades off. Osman moving in. Sherman moves up, but it's not going to repair. Now there's been the Jackson. Now the Osman's ready to deal with the infantry. Pretty bad stuff here. Second Tiger there advancing for Vodka Company and the 1 in 12th Panzer Brigade. Jackson shoots, misses. Rather out in the open, getting blasted, murdered, annihilated. Smoke screen down here to cover up the retreat. Hit him up machine gun there on the Tiger. Hi-5. He's got the fuel, he just doesn't have the manpower for the Pershing yet. He needs to, of course, fix up the armor. He's still got plenty of munitions if he needs it. I mean, his opponent is barely hanging on now, but at the same time, the Hi-5's just not been good at utilizing all of his resources. I think doing his attacks will really push through there at times. That's rather been to the advantage of Vodka Company, despite, you know, Vodka Company's been suffering huge losses as well. Osman there firing away, 15 kills. Grabbing the fuel point, but again he wants the bunker down, he wants the machine gun out of the question there, and he grabbed the victory point there. Going up force to deal with that, the Osman being rolled up, 15 kills, virtually 2 there. Need to cover out losing too much infantry, he wants the Pershing, but at the same time the quest is connected. 4 to wait for it, they're moving up, moving up. Quick get the machine gun there, maybe clear out the Pak 40, grenade it, grenade it! Oh dear, never mind. Tiger moves in though to save the day and the pack. Osman there fighting against the captain, doing a lot of damage. Need to stop it up though for increased accuracy. He really wants to silence that Pak 40 there. Jackson shown moving up, infantry following up. He's close to the Pershing, close. Grab the point, dig in with sandbags. Mines what it can do is high five, dig in for freedom. Even a fighting position wouldn't be a half bad choice here. He's laying down mines, so good. But no sandbags, no sandbags. Jackson's support. There you go, actually going for the fighting position there. But again, waiting for the Pershing just might not be the optimal thing. He needs to get to build up momentum to actually have the manpower for it. At the moment, if he does that, he might end up losing the fight here. Pak 40 eventually feed it. Target weak point. Doesn't have it fast enough. Damaging the Tiger. A desperate push here from High 5 again. Mining possible routes for the victory point in the centre. Good job there. Mustn't forget the eastern victory point. That's still an open point here. Finding position up. Could have been a bit close, I think, there. Osman under fire from the bazookas. Need to get the Jackson up there again. Keep the Jackson reasonably within range of the point they're trying to support. Good hit on the Osman. Almost got it. Fighting position ready to upgrade it. Got to be desperate here. Again, though, the lack of interlock is making it hard for him, though, to easily counter-attack. It's making it very difficult for him. Very difficult. Fighting position being upgraded. Good stuff. Jackson opens up there in the Pioneers. He might actually be able to save up for Pershing now. Could grab some of those machine guns, set them up to defend some of the other points, support his men. Fighting position almost done. Looks like he's going to go for it. There we go. Smoke screening, which very well might indicate he's trying to grab it. And there you go. He nabs it. Tiger shoots, misses. Grenadiers on the way. The vodka company realise he needs troops. Cap moving up again. Going to make another run there at the bunker. Trying to push through in the centre. Jackson. HVAP. HVAP. High 5. HVAP. They increase the damage and the penetration. Why don't you use them? Why doesn't anybody use them? Troops are healing, reinforcing.
We're losing a capture
Going for the
point.
centre there, we still got the... Oh. Again, it's too far away actually, just cover the northern edge. Didn't quite work. We got the northern bunker, we got the troop there moving in. And the captain still only has one bazooka. I'm still surprised at that one. He's yet to upgrade the captain with another bazooka and just grabbed one from the rack. But he's going for the point there. Put laid on the smoke screen in theory. 63 points left, troops here healing, reinforcing. Pak 40 up now in the fighting position. Again, too far away to really have any difference. It just becomes a target there. Bit awkward there for High Five moving up here, but they've got the target nearby, so the range on their own can't do it. Plus the MP42. Now the Pershing plan might in fact be a wash again. But it's certainly been rather close. I mean, High Five is just within arm's length, but he just never quite exerts his resources, I think, sort of fully there. Tiger hanging back. I mean, he's been able to do a lot of damage. I mean, there's no question about that. I mean, he's taken out a lot there. But he's also lost a lot. He's also lost a lot. But then the American Tiger takes a little more than he jumps. There you go, Tiger opening up the echelons. Get a bit of flanking there would be great. Shun moves up. Smoke screen there would be great. You can just lay down one with the riflemen. It doesn't. Shots bouncing off the Tiger's frontal armour. Still no HVAP rounds there from High Five. In the west, we've got a bigger move here towards the point. We've got another bunker being laid down, but it's not enough. Rifleman up as well. He's trying to apply more pressure on points. They're trying to draw out vodka company again, force him to extend. Not a bad idea, but the problem is he doesn't send any armour support, so the Osman is still a massive problem because he still only has about 2 bazookas now, which brought up another rifle squad, but not upgrade the captain with another one. Machine gun bunker there being upgraded. Grenades going off and pushing back the Pioneers. He can lay down smoke here to make it harder for the Osmond. And the machine gun bunker, for that matter, just doesn't. Osman halfway to victory 3. Stub on the way there for Vodka Company, taking the armoured fleet still seriously. And High Five seems once more intent on going for the Pershing almost.
Armor here.
Jackson versus Tiger. Tiger quickly pulls back though in the face of that. Veteran T2 gained. Increased rate of fire, which is certainly going to help out the Jackson there versus the Tiger. Mines down here, again defending. very efficiently. But again, the way he's making the attacks, he's just losing manpower needlessly, which of course is then drawing away for the Pershing, which rather begs the question, what is he playing for any for if he's not going to go for the Jacks or the Pershing? Anyways, Rangers moving up here. Straight for the gunners, we've got the Tsuzu nearby, we also got the Tiger. He could actually try and hitting his opponent's eastern viewpoint that way, trying to throw high five into more chaos here. But he's getting close to the Pershing, he's getting closer, but he's also close to running out of victory points. The only thing that's saving him is Vodka Company is also a bit on the defense, so again the damage he suffered is making him reluctant to go for the eastern victory point. I mean, he knows, Vodka Company knows that if he extends too much, he could easily lose the game there, despite his opponent being close to it. So, in that regard, he's not doing anything risky. He knows he just has to wait a bit more. That's basically what he does. Vodka Company's on the defense, but theoretically, again, a push here, being a bit more aggressive, could actually quickly win them the game. But again, he's not feeling the pressure in that regard. Again, he's feeling the pressure if he loses too much. So again, in that regard, Vodka Company's just fully on the defensive. Now he's actually switching towards the left flank there. He, again, taking away manpower, preparing for another push towards the centre. Though again, a flank assault would be better. We've got machine gun bunkers down there. Interesting enough, he'd make just a bigger push sooner here in the west. He might have done better there, but oh well. Stuart the covering. Sherman, Jackson engaging. Stuart the rate of fire weight. Gets a good hit there. Need to focus it down first. Mine's being cleared out. Clearing out the bunker first though. Pack 40 ups up the Sherman as well. Virtually free. Gets the bunker though. Good hit in the Stu. Jackson, Sherman pulling back here though, heavily damaged. Moving for the centre as well. They're trying to launch several assaults. We've got a smoke screen down here as well around the centre. Yes, on the cap point there. 12 points left. The Pioneer's about to get wiped out here. Getting rather tense. Sherman, they're knocked out here by the Pack 40.
We just lost a medium tank.
Captain being suppressed, or at least attempt to suppress it, but then MB-42. Tiger opens up as well with its 88mm gun. 12 kills, Veteran 2-1. And a push up here as well. Gets halted here by the 222. 10 kills, still alive by the way. Reaction push. Well, Hyphen pushed back there. He's only got the Jackson left. He's aiming for the Pershing, but at this point, not sure that's going to work out though. And we can go for it in a few moments. Machine gun bagger then being upgraded. Pack 40 coming the western victory point.
We got a new unit ready.
And there you go. Pershing out for high five. Pershing out. Another heavy tank. I mean, Vodka Company's desperately hanging on here. I mean, he is desperately hanging on there. He's got a lot of armour though, which is helping to. And then again, the fact that High Five's been so focused in the centre, and he hasn't pushed a lot from the west there, I think also helped out Vodka Company a bit again. In that regard, High Five needs to try and flank more. You know, make bigger pushes here and there instead of just consistently making the big pushes in the centre. What High Five needs to do is, you know, be unpredictable. That's really one of the attacker's best advantages, unpredictability. If your opponent can't predict your movements, he's going to be a lot less, you know, clear about how to defend. That's going to give you an edge. And we get the term surprise attack whenever there's a term surprise defense. And there you go, GG. High Five was close at times, High Five was close, but again, his, I think, tunnel vision in the centre rather cost him at times. It's an ability to launch bigger flank attacks at times, really, I think, also hurt him. There were several times I think he could really have broken through, in particular then he conducted in conjunction with combined arms just for that extra range and extra rate of fire there, just applied more damage to Vodka Company and overwhelmed us. While he was close, it was just consistently beyond his reach because he never really went fully in there. He just got too caught up in the center there, which again gave Vodka Company, which sort of, you know, low on, you know, men and vehicles, actually the ability to just hold, because he just had to hold the center no matter the cost, because High Five would then only dispatch a single unit here, for example. So in that regard, High Five became too predictable. And again, for an attacker, being predictable is a very dangerous thing. But Osman is, you know, those interesting attacks, there's some good moves at times, but ultimately, again, he wasn't quite able to make it fully cohere. Vodka Company holding on desperately. Good use of Stooks, Oswins, Tigers, Panzer Force at times. So he got over-aggressive, got punished for it, and that really pushed him onto the defensive fully. Though again, he could have gone from infantry, and I do think of trying harassing the eastern victory point a bit more for a bit of good effort there. But in the end, GG, a brutal slug out here. Desperate fight for survival for both armies, but in the end, Vodka Company persevered. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed today's match. If you did, subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay or provide some feedback in the comment section. And this is Imperial Dancing. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers.